Hi, I'm Dick. This video is to give an introduction of data table types in Power BI. Out of various data table, I would say temporary table is the great one. This video is also the episode 3.1 of Stream 1. Temporary data table is another stellar of DAX in Power BI besides VAR. Roughly speaking, there are 4 types of data table. The first one is imported data table, which is from various sources like Excel, SQL, and other database. The interface used is Power Query, and the result table will exist in both Power Query and data model. The second type is a data table generated from imported data tables. They are mainly from merge query and append query. The result tables would exist in both Power Query and the data model. The third one is data tables generated from DAX. And this kind of table only exists in data model but cannot be seen in Power Query. The final one is temporary table generated through DAX within DAX. This kind of tables are short-lived and do not exist in either the data model or Power Query. I would say temporary data tables make DAX even more powerful in Power BI. The following are 10 DAX functions that can create data tables. I list in an order that I've most frequently used. I'm not going to spend any time to explain one by one. Rather, I would use some real-life example to illustrate how we use it. But I can say that all DAX data tables can be temporary. Besides, the add columns, I claim that without it, temporary data table is crippled. I will use a number of examples to explain this claim. Okay, I'm going to use the example I developed in episode 2.2 for this illustration. And before that, I would like to introduce 2 DAX functions, select columns and distinct. This is to create a table with a column product that we can refer in the measure. So we go to the table view and then click on the new table. temp-dbl, select columns, QTY, X product. The reason I call it X product, it is to differentiate from the column name of product in cells QTY. So when I hit enter, you see that there is a repeated value under X product. This is not what we want. We want the distinct value. So we need to apply the distinct function. Now, actually, in select columns, you can extract multiple columns. Same as what in distinct. Distinct does not mean that you can only put one column. Instead, you can put a table with multiple columns, and distinct will check out the combination of each column and then produce the unique value, the combined value. All right. So here, when I use distinct, you can see that the product name is unique. I need this formula. So I copy and paste. Then I delete it. I go back to the report view and I create a new measure, max product. Okay, it's not sufficient because for sales quantity, I would like this data table subject to the selection of the slicer, month, year, month, and city. So I add all selected in the front. What does it mean? It means that, okay, this sales quantity should be subject to the selection of the slicer, year, month, cities. You may wonder why this time I use all selected instead of all except. Actually, they are interchangeable. It depends on how you put what you put inside the function. I will have a explanation in this series to explain their difference. Now, bear with me right now. Okay, now all selected, and then we put the sales quantity, the record, or the rows. As a result, are subject to the selection of year slicer, month slicer, and city slicer. Then we need to add the columns of total quantity by product. Okay, I call the quantity name as TTL quantity. And then some X filter, all selected, same, sales QTY. Okay, we need to filter because we need to sum up the value, the quantity by product. So the sales QTY, the product should be equal to earlier, the X product because now we are in the template table, inside the template table, all right? And then this is the quantity. Okay. The correct template table is created on this command. We have two columns, X product and TTL QTY. Now we are going to sort out the maximum quantity. Now, it's the bracket. Okay, VAR ham QTY equal to max ham BBL and the maximum quantity. All right. And then we return, same, use the max. This time we need to add a filter. And the template table, the TTL QTY equal to ham QTY. If they are equal, then we extract the product. Now, I would like to emphasize again and again, you should not mix up the column name of temporary table with measure name, because you see that they are surrounded by square bracket. So you need to bear in mind. All right. The quick way to verify is using the card add to fill well. Model C. All right. And then we are going to create the min product. Copy and paste. And Control Shift plus L. Then we select all the character, all the same character. All right. And then we type MIN. Okay. It should be model 1. Bingo. Excellent. So we need to adjust the height of the city slicer to release some space for the multi-row tab. Max product, min product. All right. We don't need the label, data label. It's distracting. We use the space to replace it. Okay. I'm going to stop here and I will continue in the next video with more practice on temporary table creation, add column, and max X and min X. I hope this video is helpful. If you like it, please subscribe and click the like button. Many thanks. Happy PBI journey.